You know, I gotta give it to Kikkyou, okay? She might be a mean, ruthless son of a bitch, but she gets the job done. And she knows how to play with people's emotions. The fact that she remembered who Naraku was, and the fact that she points out that the only reason why Naraku wants the Shikon Jewel Shard, why he wants it whole, is because he wants to make himself a full-on yokai. Now, we all know the story of Onigumo. Onigumo was a hateful thief, or bandit, or whatever. Basically, a human that encompassed a lot of evil in his heart. He allowed yokai to come and devour him, and in that moment, they merged and became a brand new yokai. Almost as if using his body like a kodoku. Just how he used that mountainside in the same fashion as a kodoku. And by becoming this new yokai, there is still a human fragment that is left, meaning that he technically, like the titular character of the story, Inuyasha, he too is a hanyo, except for he's an evil hanyo who always tries to come up with plot and schemes like a Saturday morning cartoon villain to get rid of Inuyasha and his friends. I'm really waiting for a chapter for him to go, "Blast you pesky kids! You thwarted my plans again!" Like, I'm really waiting for that to happen. Because, like, he's just redundant. And here's the thing, is that a lot of his schemes and a lot of stuff that he comes up with is actually quite clever. He has, from time to time, placed the protagonists in situations they really shouldn't be able to, get out of. Such as, this time, he used illusions. Illusions where Sango was being brutally murdered by her brother, Kohaku. Except for this time, he was addressing her as elder sister. I believe it's, Anaue. I believe that's how you address somebody as your elder sister, but like a really older, very, very polite fashion of it. I might be wrong about that, to be honest. But yeah, she being brutally murdered by her brother. Miroku having his body slowly but surely being sucked up by the wind tunnel in his hand. Inevitable moment now come to pass. Inuyasha experiencing the tragedy of 50 years prior. But this time, Inuyasha got to witness what happened afterwards. You have to witness that Kikkyou never left his side. But if it wasn't for him remembering the fact that Kikkyou's predecessor, Kagome, he would have never broken through that illusion. And that helped him break the illusions of the other two. Now, the only one that didn't get an illusion, okay, because, let's face it, he's fucking useless, is Shippo. You know what? I might just design a t-shirt with Shippo on it. I'm going to find the most happiest version of Shippo, and it's going to have a t-shirt with him on it, white t-shirt, and it's just going to say, "I'm useless." That's going to be the shirt. It's Shippo, and say, "I'm useless." Because, seriously, what has this kid fucking done? He didn't even get a scene in this volume. And he's supposed to be part of the main crew. It's not like they go to a daycare and drop him off. He's literally traveling with them. And yet, it's almost as if Rumiko Takehashi just keeps on forgetting this kid exists. I'm fucking baffled by it. But yeah, he's the only one that did not get a illusion at all. Didn't fucking get one. Oh yeah, the whole Kodoku thing that was happening in the last volume, Kikkyou basically ended that shit. And all those yokai basically went into Naraku's body, giving Naraku a new body. That's all you need to know about that. And such, this story ends with Kikkyou basically taking the what they had collected of the Shiko no Tama away from Kagome and giving it to Naraku. It's telling him that, oh, ever since she came up to life, she doesn't love or hate anybody. Which you all know that's a fucking lie, because bitch went fucking crazy the first time she saw Inuyasha. Then, second time she saw Inuyasha, she was kind of nuts, but it was more so her being jealous of Kagome and still having feelings for him. So, can't exactly be fucking nuts and not have any emotions, now can ya? No, you can't. Because being insane is an emotion. And if she was devoid of all emotions, then she wouldn't have tried to kill Inuyasha in the first fucking place. So, what she does is, she's basically laying a trap for Naraku. She wants Naraku to become whole. Because then, once that happens, once he becomes a full-fledged yokai, she's gonna fucking kill him. She's going to take one of her arrows and purify that evil-souled motherfucker's heart. Oh, yeah, probably should mention this part. The reason why these illusions worked is because it's something to do with this tree, and the tree roots, and the yin part of people's souls. The yin is the dark half, the yang is the white half, or the light half, whatever. So, it targeted onto people's darkest, deepest rooted fears. So what it targeted. Now, onto the second part of this volume, which did not conclude in this volume. And basically, this is where we finally get the wind scar. Yes, the beloved technique that you will hear Inuyasha scream in the anime over and 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 over again. The only other technique that's just like this, you'll hear over again, multiple fucking times, is Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho. But you'll hear that over and over and over again. Hopefully, in the manga, for Inuyasha, this won't be his go-to technique like it was in the anime. It's almost as if when they animated that part, they're like, hey, we should just keep fucking using this. Anyways, this is our first time meeting the blacksmith that forged the weapons Tetsaiga and Tenseiga. Now, Tetsaiga, which was ordered to be given to the younger brother, Inuyasha. Tenseiga, ordered to be given to the older brother, Sesshomaru. Tenseiga can save 1,000 lives, or 100 lives, whatever. Tetsaiga can can end 1,000 lives, or 100 lives, whatever. Now, my guess is that their father wanted the two brothers to be working in unison. That he probably didn't foresee, Sesshomaru being a prick, and Inuyasha being a hothead. Maybe that's what happens when these two grew up in a fucking broken home. I'm only guessing that, their dad and mother weren't around. And maybe this will be shown some time later on in the story. At least I fucking hope it does. Sesshomaru wants a weapon that can actually do harm onto others. And my guess is that there's probably a technique with the Tenseiga that he has not grasped yet. There's probably a reason why only he can wield that weapon. Why only he can wield that sword and nobody else. And there must be a reason why only Inuyasha can wield Tetsaiga and nobody else. Well, granted, not nobody else, because we all know Sesshomaru can wield it, and he can do the wind scar, or as this manga has been saying, the cutting wind. He can do it with ease. Inuyasha doing it was kind of a fluke. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, but it doesn't mean that he can't do it. And it's all thanks to his brother Sesshomaru that he realizes, yes, he can. And it's because he was trying to see with his eyes. Becoming blind with poison allowed him to see more so with his senses, with his mind. Well, actually, it's more like his no senses, because he is a dog yokai, technically. So by being able to smell the air, able to smell where the air cuts, he can now utilize the technique. And right before he utilizes the technique, the volume fucking ends. So, and honestly, I don't remember him ever using this on the Shounen anime. Now, granted, anime-wise, I'm still not at the point in the manga yet where I'm like, oh, okay, this is brand new material for me. I'm still actually going through stuff I had already seen in the anime. Granted, the anime doesn't have gore, doesn't have titties, doesn't have good artwork. I know, a lot of people love the anime, but come on now. I'll take the artwork in the manga over the anime any day of the week. It is by far better. Oh, that's right. The Forge Master was named Totosai, and the dude's pretty fucking funny, honestly. And he rides a three-eyed cow. You know, I kind of wonder if Rumiko Takehashi took that concept, the three-eyed cow, from the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. I want to say The Simpsons are fairly popular in Japan. I am not 100% certain about that, to be honest. Alright, so, what do you guys think of Inuyasha Volume 13? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you'd be so kind, gives you a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification icon. That way you know when I put out another video. Also, make sure that notification icon is a ring-a-ding-dingin'. Alright? And remember, kids, Shippo's useless. Bye.